Welcome back. Let me show you some best practices when using AI. So I will use GPT as an example, but this works for any type of AI. So what you see I have done here is to be organized. If you look here, I've given the chat a title and an emoji. Same thing with this one. Same thing with this chat as well. And that makes it very easy for me to know what is happening. So, okay, let me click on this one. So this is one of the default options. So this chat now is about planning a trip to Madagascar. So, okay, so what will happen now is that when this is done completing its answer, it will automatically create a title here. The titles are okay, but they aren't that useful for those who want to be very organized. So what I do is that I go into, you could of course do it in this chat as well, but I often go into Gemini or another GPT chat, and then I say, give me travel related emojis, like that. And then I will get some good emoji suggestions. So yeah, how about this plane? A very classic emoji, and no, this one is pretty good. A world map. Okay, like, so if I can select it like that, yes. So here you can see the title made by GPT. Okay, so what is it? Explore Madagascar wild life or something. Okay, so I just paste the emoji and I say travel, like that. Oops, I go out. And now it's very easy for me to see what this chat is about. And if I have any travel queries in the future, I can just go into this chat. And then this chat will become a lot better at it because the context of GPT around this topic will then start to fill. So let me just draw that in. So here I have a whiteboard. So let me just get my drawing tool like that. So here, this is the entire context window of GPT. And here is another example of the same thing. So this here is chat 1, and here is chat 2. So if I stay, so let's say that both of these chats are about travel. In one of these cases, I stay in the chat, so I talk about travel, I go back to it, talk more about travel, blah, 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 blah. And in this case, the entire possible context window of GPT is filled with me talking about travel and travel and travel and travel, what type of places I like to go to, where I have been before, and so on and so forth. So chat number 1 becomes really well informed about what type of traveling I am into. Chat number 2 is also about travel, but in this case, I ask 2 questions and then I leave. Then I start another chat. So here is chat 3. Because I didn't name chat 2 in a practical way, I just lost control of what it is about. So I just decided to start a new chat, chat 3, and then I talk a bit about travel here. And then I do the same thing. I stop using chat 3. And so this doesn't work. However, what certainly does work is to do what I did in chat number 1. So yeah, that is the thing here. I have used this chat every time I want to talk about Diamond Arm, which is another brand I manage, that I own. So this chat is really good at Diamond Arm. It is the entire possible context window of GPT is filled to the brim of Diamond Arm info. So if I have any questions related to it, I go there, I get a great answer. Here, I use this all the time to generate images. This one is really good at generating the type of images I am into. And if I do the same thing with travel, I will get very good results. What is even better, of course, when you take it to the next level, and the reason why I have made all of these custom GPTs that you can get access to, that you have access to, of course, when you are a part of this program, and that is to also have the system prompt related to the topic. So if I were to make like a travel GPT, then even before you begin the conversation, the system prompt has an elaborate um, foundation that will give you much better answers related to traveling. So yes, that is one of the key. So using emojis and renaming chats, like visually, of course, it looks better, and it's there's that. But what's even more important, frankly, is how this fits so nicely with how AIs actually work. The context window. The more you talk about the same thing in the same chat, the better GPT gets. While we are on the topic of AI's context window, basically, how much information can the AI remember? It is limited. It is very substantial, but it is still limited. It's very important to be aware of that fact. Because if you go into GPT and you upload a 200-page document and you then start talking to GPT about it, GPT will be able to remember a lot of the document. It will be able to search the document. But no, currently, as this video is recorded on the 28th of February 2024, GPT is not able to keep such a big document in its mind. So even though you uploaded it and you are answering questions about it, it doesn't remember the entire document. There are models of GPT in the OpenAI playground, which I will show you in another video, where GPT has a much bigger context window. You also have AIs like Claude, and also Google has a model which has a very substantial context window. So there's that, but they are also, some of these are also more expensive to use. So that's something to be aware of. But yeah, context window is a big thing. Use it to your advantage. Always have it in mind. The great news is that the memory/context window of AIs keeps increasing. So the future is really bright on that. And the memory is, as is, way better than human memory. So that is like our benchmark, right? We talk to a lot of humans, and there's been a lot of research on human memory, and I guess we could say it's limited. And compared with AI, compared with the GPT, yeah, we have a much worse memory. But in the partnership between AI and humans, we can do great things, of course, together. But yeah, that's the key thing about this video. Stay organized. It makes it easier to find the things you need. And the responses you get so much better. If you are in a very old chat and you experience that GPT has issues, and you look at the status report of OpenAI, the downtime detector, and you see that OpenAI has not reported any issues, then the most likely thing is that your chat has actually become too long. So that can happen. So currently, if a chat is too long, you might actually experience an increase in technical issues that can be resolved by starting a new chat on the same topic and archiving the old chat. This was a bigger issue in the past. I haven't experienced it as often as I did then. So the key thing here, right, is that you definitively should talk about the same topic in one chat. Simultaneously, due to the way OpenAI stores the chat, there can definitively be instances where if a chat is too long, that can actually create some slowness, other types of issues. In those cases, the solution is not to not use the same chats for the same topics because, oh, it could become a little too long. No, the solution is just to start a new chat on the same topic. What you can do in order to sort of bring some of the context in the old chat into the new chat is to just ask GPT if right there, could you provide me a detailed summary of this chat? You can even say that you're going to continue the chat in the new chat due to technical issues. That's totally something you can do, and AI will fully understand that. So that is the one thing to do, right? So you start a new chat, and then you paste the summary into the chat, inform the new chat about why you started the new chat. So yeah, that's one way to do it as well, where you get the best of all kinds of different worlds and galaxies. So yeah. So yeah, that's this video, and stay tuned for more. And if there's anything specific that I covered in this video that you would like me to deep dive more into, then feel free to send me a message.